And hello to everyone joining us here in Silverstone this weekend as the drivers make their final preparations for today's race. The grid is forming up and we're getting ready for what promises to be a real spectacle. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain should be familiar to fans and drivers alike. Built upon the site of a World War II airbase, the track features 18 corners and some good opportunities to overtake at the end of the two DRS zones located on the Wellington and Hangar straights. Alongside me today, I'm delighted to welcome back to the commentary box the 2012 GP2 champion, Davide Valsecchi. There looks to be a challenging race ahead of the drivers today, Davide. With that in mind, what are you looking out for today?
Well, Alex, I want to see how the drivers at the back of the grid are going to roll down. They'll need to make an impact in the early stages, and they're probably hoping for a bit of luck at the start. We may see some bold maneuvers out there today.
Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. A fantastic effort from Sergio Sette Camara yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Lando Norris in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Markelov, Makino, George Russell and Albon, Aitken, Latifi, Giotto, Nico Kari, Boccolacci, Merry, Maximilian Gunter and Delatraz, Galeo, De Vries, Cuoco and Narei Fukuzumi. Lorandi and Arjun Maini rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think this race was won thanks to the tire management. You have to remember, it's not just about going as fast as you can, it's about consistency. It's about maintaining your speed over the entire race distance. So being able to keep the lap time competitive while still respecting the tires, that's where they won today.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Alessio Lorandi. Very clean, very smooth. I can be really pleased with that one.
Goodbye for now then, but we really are just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.